back to CNC Life and welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing my 15-week bump date, but real quick, today's video is sponsored by Fabric by Gerber Life. I'll get into that in just a little bit, but guys, I can't believe that I am 15 weeks pregnant now, you guys. My last bump date was at 10 weeks, which I kind of feel like I might follow this little like 10, 15, 20 type thing, you know. At 10 weeks, I feel like so much has changed now because at 10 weeks, I didn't even know the gender. We now officially know the gender. We know that this is a baby girl that I'm carrying, which just really changes the whole pregnancy for me because now everything about this pregnancy is just different, I think. And I'm processing it differently. I feel it differently. It's obviously different because I have a toddler now. And I just feel like there's so much to talk about right now. So let's just jump right into it. So I'm officially in my second trimester, which I think is the biggest, like, wow, I'm actually in my second trimester. I'm out of the scary zone of what the first trimester feels like. And I'm officially in this, what we call the honeymoon phase of pregnancy, which is where things are supposed to like start looking up and you're feeling better and the baby starts to kick and you get your anatomy scan and things like that. And although I don't still feel like 100% great, I have had a lot of changes. So let's first maybe talk about some symptoms. I haven't had a lot of really crazy symptoms, I feel like. I also don't read into things as much as I did with my first pregnancy with Jackson, I feel like. I feel like this pregnancy, I'm a lot more laid back. I'm a lot more like, I don't even know what's pregnancy related and what's just me related. I do know that one of my biggest symptoms per se is basically my food aversions, and that hasn't changed jumping into my second trimester. I still have a lot of food issues. I really do, I still struggle like eating food. Obviously I still eat enough, but man, it is just hard to find things I want that don't make me just want to throw up. Like I was eating avocados and then halfway through if I had taken one more bite of an avocado, I was going to throw up. I was eating sourdough bread, and if I had one more bite of the sourdough bread, I was gonna throw up. She's just very particular, okay? The baby is very particular of, you know, when she decides I'm done eating. Cause like I'll be like eating something and then just all of a sudden I'm like, if I even touch this, I'll throw up now. So I've learned to just listen to it too. I don't really mess around with it. You know, if she says that she's done with me eating something, I just go ahead and stop because it is not worth throwing up over. So that's been my hardest struggle though, is because my second trimester has come around, I actually have been noticing that my appetite has gone up, but that I still don't know what to eat all day because I don't want anything in my fridge, and whatever I did want a couple days ago, I don't want now. So that's kind of a bummer, and that's kind of been like my hardest struggle. I have been able to start drinking coffee again. I cannot drink a latte, which is funny because that was like the best thing ever. I perfected my lattes. I had beautiful, delicious lattes, and now a latte makes me want to, I don't ever want any lattes. So I have been drinking just straight coffee, and I found a creamer that I like, and I've been pretty much able to drink that. And I do think that's been helping a lot with my energy levels because I feel like my energy levels have gone up naturally because I'm in my second trimester. But also on top of it, I think that because I've been able to have a little bit of morning caffeine, I've been able to get through the rest of my day. So I feel like that's been really great, and it's really improved my mood for the pregnancy. Because I just feel like for a while I was like, this is just tough. Like I'm miserable, I'm tired, I can't eat anything, everything makes me feel bad, and I'm just so tired. And I feel like a lot of that has changed now that I hit my second trimester. I feel like I am more ready to take on the day. I like doing things. I like getting out of the house more. And I don't know if that's just caffeine related or second trimester, but we're taking the win. I feel so much better despite the food issues. I feel so much better with these energy levels. Real quick, guys, I want to talk to you guys about today's sponsor, Fabric by Gerber Life. Fabric was designed by parents for parents to get a high quality, surprisingly affordable term life insurance policy in less than 10 minutes. Parents, it's no secret that you have people who rely on you. Life insurance is great so that you know that your kids are protected, and you definitely don't want to wait until it's too late. Carlos and I both got life insurance many years ago before we even had kids, actually, because we knew it was important. With Fabric by Gerber Life, you can help protect your kids' future right now and provide them with the financial security that they deserve. And it's actually super fast. You guys can go from start to covered in less than 10 minutes with no health exam required. They have flexible policies that can fit your family and your budget. You can actually get like a personalized quote in just minutes, and then you guys can apply when it's convenient to you and your schedule because it's all online. Fabric has more than just life insurance though. Their easy digital platform also lets you create wills, access college saving funds, and manage your family's finances right from your phone, so your family is prepared for for anything. Join the thousands of parents who trust fabric to protect their family. Apply today at meetfabric.com/cclife, MEET fabric.com/cclife. A lot of the biggest questions when jumping into like 15 weeks, 16 weeks, things like that, is a lot of people asking if I felt the baby kick yet. And I really can't say for sure if I have. Like, maybe I've felt her, but nothing like, oh my gosh, that was her. Maybe like one time I thought I felt her. But these are very light flutters if I am feeling anything. What I do know is that I know that she's in there because I did the Doppler a couple days ago, and she's in there clearly. I can hear her heartbeat. You also hear her punching and kicking around in our last vlog. So I know that she's definitely in there. But I don't know if I've really felt like for sure kicks. But I will say that the anxiety between now and feeling her kick is definitely higher than before, because when you hit your second trimester, you're like feeling better, but it also makes those loss of symptoms go away, and you're like, am I even pregnant? Is she okay? Is there anything wrong with the baby? No, that is what proved me to go do the Doppler, because I was like, it's kind of hard when you feel good during your pregnancy, but you can't feel the baby kick, because it feels like there might be something wrong. So hopefully I can start feeling her kick more consistently in the next few weeks. And obviously we know that once they start kicking, it's just really nice to know that they're in there and they're doing well. It's funny because I watched my 15-week bump date with Jackson. I was saying things like, I just wish he was here. Like, I can't wait until like Carlos can participate, and I can't wait till the baby's just here. And I feel like with this pregnancy, I'm like, no, I'm not ready. I am not ready to have this baby girl yet. She needs to just wait and wait her turn. There is so much that needs to be done before she gets here. I actually don't feel prepared to have her at all. I just feel like this time around, we have a lot of things that we're trying to do with Jackson right now before she's born. We're thinking about moving before she's born. We have all the holidays we have to get through before she's born. So for me personally, I'm like, no, need to stay put for a little bit. I am not ready for you. I think it's so funny that Cassie, pregnant with Jackson, was like, just get here already. Like, no, that's scary. She needs to just wait around and hang out for a little bit, because we are not ready to have her. I don't know when we'll be ready. Maybe we'll be ready like in January when she's born. We'll be ready. But honestly, like, I get really overwhelmed with this pregnancy, because right around when third trimester hits, I also hit all of these holidays, and that just sounds like if she getting like a crib ready and getting things ready while also like having Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's all in a row basically, and then right after New Year's we have her. It's a little stressful. Take your sweet time in there. That is just funny that that's what I said about Jackson though. Let's talk about the baby, you guys. Let's talk about her herself, this beautiful baby girl that I got in here. 15 weeks is crazy. I mean, honestly, hitting the second trimester really means like rapid growth for her. She's now 4 inches long, which is like ginormous. I feel like that's gotta be like this long, I bet, right? She's pretty big now in there. Let's see what else she's doing right now. It really says here the baby is looking more like a baby. Right now, the ears are positioned properly on the sides of the head. Mostly, they're practicing to come out here. They're working on breathing, sucking, swallowing motions, so that when they come out, they can do all those to survive. They're also doing daily aerobic classes, kicking, curling toes, and moving those little arms and legs. But because she's so small, obviously I can't feel her yet, but that's really cool to think about. Honestly, when I look at these pictures on the app, she just looks so freaking, look at that. She looks so developed. She looks, I mean, I know it's not her personally, but she does look so developed. And I am really just excited. I do think that, you know, this pregnancy, we haven't done any outside ultrasounds. All we've been doing is the ones at the doctor's office pretty much. And I do think that we will be doing an ultrasound probably before the anatomy scan. And this will be at a private ultrasound place, because I kind of just like, one, want to see her, because I know she's super developed now. And 2, I kind of just want to confirm she's a girl. Like, I know the blood work says it, but you know, I kind of just like, we need to go see that for ourselves. So I think I'll be planning something like that, because our next ultrasound's not for another 5 weeks. And that's like forever. So I was thinking about doing an ultrasound maybe like around 16 or 17. You know, around that kind of mark right there, maybe 17 weeks, we'll do an ultrasound to take a look at her. My next big appointment also is blood work. Well, it's not really a big appointment, is it? My next appointment is blood work, and then after that is my anatomy scan, which is obviously the big scan where they check the baby for like everything. I'm very excited for that. One of the interesting things about this pregnancy so far is that I know that I'm like showing a lot. Like, I know people tell me all the time, and I see it too. I'm like, wow, I look ridiculous already. Not ridiculous, but I do look very pregnant already. I feel like I have already like popped quite a bit for this pregnancy. Obviously, I didn't start at the same weight that I started with Jackson. I did start a little bit heavier, and so thankfully, I actually haven't even really gained any weight actually. So I can confidently say that for the most part, this belly all came from the baby because, you know, I get weighed at the doctor office and I weigh myself here. I have gained no weight this entire pregnancy, which basically means that this is just all baby right here. Well, whatever grew, obviously. I'm not too insecure about my weight gain or even my weight right now. I know that I'm carrying a baby and that, you know, when the time is right later on, I can work on myself again. But that for the most part right now, my job here is to, you know, make a baby, and I'm excited to do that. And so I'm not too worried about my weight gain. That's kind of why I don't talk about it as much. I do feel like with Jackson, I was a little more hyper focused on it. I think because I started at such a low weight that I was really excited to see all that growth. But obviously this time around, I did start a little bit heavier. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I did start a little bit heavier, and I've already rounded out quite a bit for this baby. And so I'm not too worried about that, and that's why I don't talk about it a lot. But obviously with your second pregnancy, that's extremely normal for your body to just start showing a lot more. It's kind of just like your body is already stretched out so much. And so when you get pregnant, your body's just like, oh, I know how to do this. We'll just fill this up for you. And yeah, so I think that's, you know, one of my things right now, that I haven't gained any weight, but I definitely look a little pregnant. So I have started to buy some baby clothes. If you're watching our vlogs, you know I bought these. I bought this cute little pink onesie. Oh, I got this really cute sleeper. I love this sleeper. I got this really cute striped button up. This is adorable. That was also from Target. I also bought this stuff from Chubby Bunny. This is so freaking cute. It says Babe. We got the little sun. This is like a much bigger size. This is gotta be like 9 months, I think. Much bigger size, got little suns on it. And I bought this really cute green romper. According to Missy, none of this is really that girly of clothes. But honestly, guys, don't even judge me on the clothes when it comes to the baby girl. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't know if I'm gonna be the cute pink frilly mom that a lot of people like to do when they have baby girls. It's never been my style. And just the fact that I've even bought this stuff is a lot for me, guys. I have a really hard time, you know, doing like the bow stuff with girls, and I really have a hard time with like tutus and the frillies that they put on the arms and the leg stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it that much. So I definitely don't know what I'm gonna be doing when I buy clothes for her, but I do know that, you know, I'm probably gonna stay away from a lot of regular outfits. I'm sure that I'll come through on some things. Obviously, like I still do want her to be in like cute clothes, but I do have a hard time with some of the clothes, like when it comes to girl clothes. Girly or not, I think they're plenty cute, and a lot of Jackson's clothes when he was little can definitely be used for her, I think, because I bought Jackson a lot of gender neutral clothes also, especially in the beginning when he was really little. And now I've kind of transitioned him out of that because I try to pick more clothes now that I think he'll genuinely like. For the last final thing I was gonna talk about, a lot of you are asking if we're gonna be telling you guys the name of the baby girl, and I don't know. I have no idea if we are. Obviously we could potentially be giving you guys an initial eventually, and I think that'd be really fun to give you guys an initial. As for the name, we probably will tell you guys the name before she's born. Obviously I'm just not 100% sure though. A lot of people wait till the baby's born. You know, it's like a big debut, tell the name when they're born. But we'll see, we might end up telling you guys. We do basically already have a name, and I think it's so freaking cute, and we love it. So I do think we will share it with you guys. If you guys wanted to do now, you guys go ahead and leave a guess of the initial. We could start with that right now. Leave a guess of the initial. It's probably through A through Z. One of those letters, I promise. Anyways, I think that's actually it for today's video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. My next bump date might be around the anatomy scan time. I guess we'll see, you know, as we keep going if anything happens or like significant happens. Otherwise, you guys will see another nice bump date around my anatomy scan, which is around 20 weeks. So hope you guys liked it. We will see you guys in our next one. Bye, guys.